we are going live. We should be live. Are we live? Well, the red button's there. So we're live. Hey, guys, how you doing? How you doing? We are live, and we have a full house. There's 15 people in here waiting. 15 people. Do you believe that? That's crazy. No, here they are. There's 4 people. So how are you doing, guys? We're going to let some people take time and come here into the chat because I didn't do the preview or the release of me going live. I was just too busy working at work, and I still have my work shirt on. I didn't even get undressed from work. Got here, ate real quick, went shopping. My wife had me some list of things to go pick up, and then I came here. So how is everybody doing tonight?
Doing great.
Cool. Can anybody tell me the scale of that little Losi 8?
114.
Yep.
You're pretty good. You know,
114 scale to see. Mini 8.
Yeah, it's a mini 8.
Yep.
Like the cost of those have gone up now. Like I got mine, and the reason I got it is it was so affordable to get. The Canadian dollar was pretty strong, so I actually paid $199 for mine, and it was ready to run. Like I go, wow, $200 for a ready to run little car like that, and that thing is crazy and nuts.
Yeah.
I run that on 2S, and when I put 3S on there, because it is 3S capable, way too much power. 3S, you can do a backflip. It's like you're just flipping it. You're not driving. You're just flipping it. Wheelbase is so short on that. And then a year and a half after, or 2 years after, I think that's when they came up with the traction control. So now people had the traction control on those, and they were saying how more stable they were because they could actually hit the gas and do that. So, hey, Swampers RC, first guy to comment. How are you doing?
ABC. Hey, good evening. Hello, the proper term for the what do you said it was control? It's AV.
AVS
I did get
or
to see
AVC?
that buggy as well.
Yeah, AVC.
AVC, yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So are you putting that motorcycle together now?
I'm just trying to get stuff situated so I can find my motor and see how much wire I have to work with to change the motor out. Just preparations.
So that's a 380, right?
Yeah, 380, 370, something like that. Little thing. But I might be swapping out the 380 can from my Grasshopper and putting the regular 540 in it. So I'll probably put that in this.
Okay.
So it should do wheelies after that.
It should.
Either that or burn the tire off.
Real quick, I was showing some guys. No, I'll wait till some more guys show up, and then I can show the pictures of that car. 5 people watching. Kevin Gibbs. I knew Kevin Gibbs was going to show up.
Hey, Kevin. Good evening.
I was almost going to bet $100 that he was going to show up. He's everywhere, that guy. Everywhere, like he's watching all the live streams, and that's kind of cool.
He supported everyone. That's cool.
Yeah, he's popped on with me when I've been on late at night too. Doesn't stay on long, but he shows up. Greatly appreciate it.
He must be retarded or something. I mean, retired. Sorry. Just like Homer said, I am SM Marty. SM Marty.
All right, there's that. Get the man in real quick.
And look at that. He knows all our name. Frank, Brett, Gabe, and Kagan.
Yep.
Oh, motorcycles away. Now we're taking the semi out.
Yeah, I got to put the bump stops back on the back here. Forgot to do it the other day when I had the thing apart.
Tomorrow
You said the only thing that was missing was the light marker lights, right?
On the side, yeah. Yeah, I haven't hooked these up over here yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to hold off on that. So I'm going to light those up, this and these. I've got the fiber optic stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that to do those.
Cool.
So
That'll be interesting.
I just got to figure out what color I want to use. I'm thinking probably yellow just to keep it all consistent. But who knows? I don't know how the yellow will look through this because it's got that slight tint to it. So.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yep.
So Kevin Gibbs says he's disabled. He spends a lot of time on his
That's just saying, you know.
Yeah.
What is it? He's behind.
On his tuchus.
There you go.
Cool.
So I know that one.
Yep.
All sorts of fun going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the support.
Yes,
Thank you
very much. Yep. So
He's building a sweet Toyota LC70 on a
LC70,
DRO
yeah.
chassis. Yeah.
oh, those are nice.
Yeah, I saw that on
Yeah, yeah.
Facebook. That was nice. So this is what I saw at the hobby store. This thing is friggin' wide. It actually fits on here, but pretty tight, especially on the width of the stand for the motor. But the guy at 110 Hobby from American Chopper, I guess, he's going to make an RC out of this one. And I thought it was rare, but Brett actually has two of them. So they're not that rare, I guess.
Well, that one's in better shape than mine are.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He said he paid $100 for it.
That's not too bad. Those were RC to begin with, but they're a toy grade. But they did have a bit for quote unquote hydraulics where it would go up and down in the front, side to side, and you could drag the tail. And on that notch on the back bumper, that was a setup for two wheels that would spark. It would throw sparks right there.
Okay. That's cool.
So. No, Kevin, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me by my
I don't
first-
mind it. Whatever. Your call.
You just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I quickly did a quick review on that lift. I spent 5 hours there at the hobby store. Every time I finished something, the guy came back out. He goes, "Here, do a review with this, do a review with that, do a review with this." Like, oh my God. And then a shipment. Yeah, and then a shipment came in, like full of stuff you can see on the ground here.
Oh,
So
wow.
the military Jeep came in, so
I'd do that.
So what do you think about lift?
this lift?
Yeah.
It's a very good little lift, and somebody, and he's gonna 3D print a part for the top to actually make it motorized. So instead of paying $200 more for the motorized version, we're gonna come up with a kit that's gonna be cheaper, and I'll put it together here, and I'll make a video showing it, and like that he'll be able to advertise and put it on his website as a 3D module thing that you can just replace a bar on top and just put a motor on top and make it go with a winch controller, a wireless winch controller.
Sweet.
Full Gear RC, Joel J. What's going on, guys? Nice to have you in.
Hey, good evening.
So
I just don't like the fact it has that big old brace on top.
You don't like the brace on top?
No,
Really?
because I mean it would be more of an appearance issue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the real lifts have those.
No, they do.
Yeah. Normally right
I
below.
think the RC 4-wheel drive doesn't have that.
No.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the RC four-wheel drive, I'm pretty sure it does also.
Yeah. Yeah, because normally for a real one on the top, just before the very top bar there's another little piece that moves a little bit that if it comes in contact with the vehicle, it stops the lift.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this is a nice Jeep, the 1/6 scale Jeep. Very nice. But to be true, they should have done it leaf springs, because it was originally leaf spring, but this is on links. But to be original, it would have been nice having it on leaf, but it would not have performed as good, and then people would have bitched.
You complain no matter what.
Yep. But the detail to attention that they've done on this is so nice.
That looks good.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Hey, good evening.
Yeah, you are right, Brad. I did not send the invite. So, and I did a review on this. This is kind of neat. This is the Boom Racing BRS CAC 101370R. This is really neat and cool because I have it here. He actually gave me one. He says, "Here, put this on your trail." So I got to put a 110 Hobby sticker on it and put that on the trail. It was a donation from him. What's neat with this is all CNC. So it's all CNC aluminum. But what's really neat is we took this is a 2.5.
X-Driver.
This is 2 mil. You take a 2 mil, you can actually take this little pin off. It's a screw. And also you can actually take this off. But when I put the screwdriver here to actually take it off, the whole lid started to turn. And I go, oh, this is cool. So it's actually like so you can see, you hear it. It's actually coming off. But it's actually all threaded.
Nice.
So it's all empty inside.
And it's all CNC. It's not a press stamping. Wow, that's cool.
No, it's not a press stamping. And on top of that, you can actually unscrew the bottom also.
Woo.
Oh, wow.
Making some strange noise here. There we go.
Now, which is the top and which is the bottom?
You look at the logo. You got to make sure the logo is properly. So you have the bottom.
Nice.
So I'm not sure what the price is, but it's really neat and very well made. So I was actually surprised of the quality of this thing.
And buoyant if your car goes into water and you got it on your roof rack.
You put two of these things. Oh no, now I can't screw it back in.
Go in reverse at first.
Oh, I got it.
I will use that for like a Gatorade or something. You know, that you're on the trail.
Bulgy RC, I have a newfound appreciation for boom racing after running by BRX1 yesterday. Very nice. The BRX1 is a very nice scale and it handles very good.
I've heard good things.
Yep.
They're nice.
He sent me a pair of it and it looks awesome.
Nice.
Decided to mute my mic since I was making noise. So the weight of this is pretty good. That's what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to weigh it for the people, but I think I forgot to weigh this. So I got to check on my video to actually weigh how much the oil can actually weighs. But what's neat with this is you could put sand in it. You could put whatever in it. But Paul was saying, just like on that TV show, there's a guy that said, you put your drugs in it. You put your drugs in it. So, and I looked at him, I go, I don't think I ever saw that show. So.
Evening, Mets.
Hey, Mets RC, good evening.
Tank, what is the white 4-door truck over your right shoulder? I love it. Yes. That's my toy hauler. And it has a big, long, kick-ass trailer. It's almost 5 feet long. 4 feet long, that trailer. But it's my toy trailer. It's got a fifth wheel hitch at the back, like a tow truck. So it's actually a tow truck bed, all handmade. Proline 650 Ford body, no longer made. I made an interior for it. I've got that about 4 years ago, for almost 5 years. Did a little bit of work on it, but it's still got some work to do. But it runs. It goes. I got to finish some interior. I have to put some lights. A couple things I got to do, but it's actually on a GCM chassis. I think that one's on a Cross Canyon chassis, and it is only rear wheel drive. Front wheel drive is just like just a bar, and that's from GCM Racing. So it's from his Cross Canyon with two wheel drive chassis. So it was really cool. So it's actually all on leafs. So leaf springs at the back and leaf springs at the front. So really cool. So thanks, Mike. And by the way, hi, Brad. And who else is new in here that just came out? Mike, Mets RC, how you doing?
Yeah, it was a Mike Philpott and Mets RC.
Yep. Thank you for the description. No problem. I talk a lot, so I like talking about my stuff.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, true. Like Gabe, like how long did you, when you talked about all your RC collection, one of them at a time, it was over 3 hours or
7.
Oh,
7 hours talking about your
7.
truck? But
Yes.
yeah, it's kind of cool because you're
Yes, sir. It was 7 hours.
you're talking about it's not just showing the truck. You did say history behind that truck and why you got it and where it is and
Yes.
what it is and so on. So that's what's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, definitely had a blast.
Island RC Duke.
Hello, Island RC. Duke.
Hey, LNRC.
Hey, good evening.
Message retracted. Darn, I wasn't quick enough to see what he actually wrote.
I missed it.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe if I can redo that video since my RC collection has grown.
Oh, yeah?
But I have a feeling that's gonna be more than 7 hours this time. Yeah.
Well, I want to do something similar to that, but it's not going to be a live. I have kind of a small scale garage that I did with 3 walls with the Red Cat scale garage that you can actually download and print. So I want to put an RC there and just show it, explain a little bit, and then put another one. But that's just going to be like a video, but descriptive and all doing editing. I just got to find the time to do it. So it's going to be cool.
Yeah. I thought of that too, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just do it live, raw, boom, let's go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kevin Gibbs, I like show and tell. I've learned a lot that way. That's true.
Yeah, I know. I was exhausted that day actually when I finished.
Yeah.
I
I'd
was
say Alvin got a little tired after doing his too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, and actually, I did tell him he was gonna last like 3 hours to show, and he actually did.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't get to see the end of it because we had that storm move in, and I didn't want to mess up my computer.
Cool. So Mike says, I was at Great Hobbies in Ottawa the other day and picked up a Vanquish SEX10 frame. Cool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I didn't see you there. I'm there all the time, and I didn't see you there. It's kind of cool sometimes you walk in there and you talk to the guy at the back, and all of a sudden a client comes in and goes, "Hey, you're the Tank RC." Oh, yeah, I am. So it's kind of cool that
happened to me too once at my local hobby shop too.
Well, how do they recognize you?
My voice.
Oh, your voice. That's true.
Yeah, my voice. It's like your voice sounds familiar. There was a guy. He actually does more Instagram than YouTube, and we were just talking at the hobby shop, just talking RCs and then he just said me, it's like, I recognize your voice. And I was just thinking like, well, I guess, like, and he's like, no, you're you're actually on YouTube, aren't you? Yeah. And yeah, pretty much like, oh, you're RC Triple. Like, oh yeah. So, pretty weird,
Cool.
but it has happened.
Since I just realized I'm still spotlighted, sorry you guys, I've taken all the spotlight here. But this is what I'm doing for a paint job on this truck.
Ooh,
So
fancy, fancy.
haven't done the lines on this side, but I've done it all on this side. So everywhere there's a B, it's going to be blue. O is orange, and then G is for gray. It's kind of a grayish silver. And then more stripes at the bottom. RC Talk at the back. So, but it's going to be interesting to paint this. This is like the Axial Yeti score truck from Hemistorm. So he painted it that theme. Here I'm going to put I'm going to take off the protective film, and on top of it, I'm going to put a mask. It's going to be a matte clear finish.
Okay.
So you'll see the tank RC, but it's going to be like a matte finish. So it should pop up neat and good. So it's going to be interesting to actually see that.
Looking forward to it, man.
And
Mr.
it'll be hard to see, but this is the mask. It's all cut backward and all that I'm going to use for this. So make it a little easier, especially for the letters. Mike says, to be honest, I've had an SEXN2 for about 3 to 4 months sitting in the box. Really?
Huh.
I have everything there. Reef 77, Mamba, X, ESC. Can't wait to get it together. Cool.
Beast ESC. Enjoy.
That's a lot of good stuff for that truck. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now you got the Vanquish frame, so hopefully that's going to make it even better.
Sean, you breaking stuff again?
Yeah, trying not to, but
Hey, John, how you doing? Sean, I mean.
thank you. How are you?
Hey Sean, good evening.
Hey, Gabriel, how are you?
Pretty
Joel.
good, man. Pretty good.
Joel J is asking, anyone know if PTFE washers is the metal or the nylon type?
Plastic, nylon.
Plastic. There. And now you know.
That's what Swamper said there.
Yep.
And thank you for coming. Good night.
What's up, Brandon?
Even
Yeah, Swampers answered it. Yeah, PTFT is a type of plastic. Cool.
Yep.
Hey, Brandon Timlins, how you doing?
hey, good evening. Well,
Looks like he bought a nice airbrush too. He's going to be starting to use Mike Philpott.
Brandon bought an airbrush.
Mike Philpott.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I water, that's a good piece.
I started stripping a body here, which I got more nitro fluid to actually strip it. And once I'm done stripping it, I want to practice, like probably trying true flame and trying different stuff on an old body first before trying it on a real truck. So there's some stuff I want to try, and freehand lettering and a bunch of stuff. So
What's that? You're going to try airbrushing, yeah?
airbrushing, yeah, because I bought a used compressor from Fred a while back, and
Okay.
got a really sweet deal on it. Thank you, Fred. Really appreciate it. And I've used it once so far for painting, but it was just one color, so it was nice and easy. But I haven't done anything with it to actually paint multiple colors and different layers, and so it's going to be interesting to actually try that, especially painting backward on a body. It's completely different than airbrushing on a surface, on a hard surface.
Yeah.
So you got to think backward, which is a little hard sometimes.
All right.
I did
Kevin's
one. Sorry,
Go ahead. I was just saying Kevin was apologizing for missing Sean's show earlier. He said it's not.
Who? Kevin. Kevin Gibbs was in there, sure.
He said, sorry, you skipped out earlier.
Don't worry about that. Oh, you stopped in, that's all. Don't
Yeah.
worry about
No, I was going to say airbrushing, it takes a bit of practice. I did one vehicle. I did the Corvette drag body. I've got the fade orange to silver. That was a pain. And then I did a fade on my my slot car, drag slot car with it.
Okay.
That was a little easier size wise, but it was still a challenge to get the feel of it and all. What paints are you going to be using, Frank? Do you know, brand wise?
For the airbrush?
Yeah.
There's some that came with it, and I'm not sure the name brand, but they're here.
Kevin Gibbs suggests hanging it from an easel, Francois, to make it easier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to do it on a flat surface.
Yeah. Thanks,
sense.
dude.
There's a whole bunch of fast color, so.
Oh, okay. Cool. I've personally been using the Creatix, which is a water base, which.
Yeah, this one is water-based also.
What's that? I'm sorry?
This one is water-based also.
Oh, cool. Just get the right cleaner for it, because if you get the wrong cleaner for it, you put that in the paint, chemicals in the paint, and in the cleaner can screw up the seals on the airbrush.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's what I was told anyways.
I don't know. I haven't tried airbrushing yet. It's something I'm thinking about though. Yeah.
It's really cool when you watch some of those videos, and when the guys, they do T-shirts and they do a whole bunch of stuff, and like they got their second hand holding the first hand, and there's just like going like this. It looks, they make it look so easy, but it takes practice.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, did you get that LC70 running yet, or?
Yes, he said he actually ran it, and he's got a new appreciation for boom racing because he ran that BRX one.
Yeah, that thing is sweet, man.
Yep.
That's bull gear. That's right.
Oh, that was bull gear?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
bull gear.
Okay, sorry, that was bull gear, so it's not.
Bulgier run a friend of his BRX one or something, didn't he?
Okay.
Wasn't actually his one. I'm telling you, it's such an underestimated rig. Like, just the way it handles and everything is unreal, like, you know.
So Mike Philpott is asking, does anyone know if you can use car paint to paint a body? Would you need to use it to use a flex agent in it?
No, if you're painting a hard body, it's no problem. I paint all my hard bodies with car paint.
Yeah.
I just Lexan bodies, it won't stick to a Lexan body for some reason. It'll work on a Lexan body, but as soon as you roll your car or anything, the paint will just chip
Breaks.
and
Yeah.
break.
Impact.
Like, it just doesn't flex or something. So
Even if you try using an adhesion promoter that would be a clear piece beforehand, it still doesn't hold right, because even with the flex agent in it, it doesn't move the same way that the Lexan does.
yeah.
So they just counteract each other and they just break off. So yeah, here's the slot car with the fade job.
Ooh.
That's sweet.
Hey.
Cool. Where the heck do you run that?
I used to run it at the track where we had the drift track, but since that's closed, the closest one to me is an hour and a half away.
Wow.
So it just sits in my box, along with the other two cars.
Yeah, there's one of the hobby stores by me. Like
Nice.
Two others.
Oh, those are nice.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
they're nice.
They're
I
just
love it.
regular model car bodies.
Okay.
So,
That is
Yeah,
sweet.
hey
Man.
Earl, welcome.
and then the
Hey Alvin.
job I did on this with the airbrush.
Okay.
So
That's
it takes a
sweet.
bit of practice with the larger ones.
There's one of the hobby stores beside me, Shadow Hobbies, you call it, in
Okay.
Patterson. It's got a huge slot car track. Like the whole back of the store is just one big huge slot car track.
Yeah. So
I didn't think it was still as popular, but it is still really popular.
Oh
looks
yeah.
like it, yeah. Kevin Gibbs says make sure to use a primer. Now you use a primer only on hard bodies.
Yes.
On the Lexan, you do not use primer.
Yeah, well, it depends. A lot of the car paint you get now for the hard bodies comes with a primer already in it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so paint and primer all in one.
Like I showed on Sean's little thing earlier, I've been using the Tester Extreme Lacquer line, and it's a paint, primer, and sealer all in one.
Oh wow, that's
And that's-
cool.
That's what I've been using on my semis, and it comes out great.
Cool.
Yeah, because Tamiya paints are just a rip off. They do nice paints, but like them
Yeah.
teeny tiny little cans are just it's ridiculous.
How much
Yeah,
do you pay in the US
Might
for
be
one
some
can?
more expensive. Kevin bought some directly from Toyota. It's $23 for a 6-ounce can.
Yeah, that's about right.
Wow. How much
Actually,
you,
I like the brand called Spastics.
Yeah, Spastic's actually good. I think they do the best multi changing one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Lost your sound there, Sean.
That's the color of my Keyors.
oh yeah.
I
Oh,
lost
that
all the
purple.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, the purple.
You guys
Yeah.
there?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're good.
Yeah,
That car is chrome.
we hear you, Brett.
This car is chrome. Kevin Gibbs says Spastic makes some awesome chrome, which this car is chrome.
Yeah, you done the little Mazda
Yeah,
chrome.
the
wasn't it?
Mazda RX
Yeah.
RX3 or
Yeah, you done
Mazda
that
3,
chrome.
whatever.
NX5.
Okay, guys, I've got to leave for a minute. I got to go restart my internet because it's starting to drop out on me.
No
Okay.
problem, Brett.
Okay, we'll be here,
Right.
man.
So how much do you
Yeah.
guys pay for a rattle can in the US? What's your
Right.
Like
A
$6,
small
$8.
that's me orange.
Depends on the color.
That's about $9.
$9?
Yeah.
Like plain
Yeah,
black's
plain
like
black.
7 or something, I think.
The here
Yeah.
was $11.99.
Yeah.
Gee. Yeah. And just like how Sean was saying, is if you
$3.
look at a bottle of
Yeah.
Spastics, it's a lot. It's
Yeah,
bigger,
you can't use that for
but
Lexan.
Tamiya, it's little.
$3 in the Home Depot.
Yeah, I know. For a
Yeah,
hard body,
yes,
that's
uh-huh.
perfect.
Yeah. All colors in it. Look.
hmm
I think I have a bottle of Spastic or something.
The camouflage stuff, it's only $5 a can, and that's big cans as well. But that's from Lowe's. Like Home Depot doesn't do that camouflage.
Full of dust.
Yeah.
Kevin Gibbs wants to see the
Look,
chrome.
here it is. Actually, I used this for my Ultima,
Okay.
Yeah.
so
Joel's got a question
That's
for
the
you,
one I
Sean,
use.
too.
Who's that? Oh, Joel
Joel J.
Sean RC. Do you know if I can put the TF2 long wheelbase Tacoma body on a TRX4?
Figuring out what
No.
happens with the shock towers and stuff.
Yeah, but the wheelbase is slightly different as well.
Yeah, and the width, your tires are going to stick out like crazy. It's
Yeah.
look
Look,
good.
I'll show you now. Here, hold on. Right, so. Let's grab this TRX for a second. Hold on, let me move this body. So there. Let me pull the body off this TRX4. Grab the body of the long wheelbase TF2. So obviously with your shock cars, but like the wheels will stick away out. You might get away with a wheelbase. A little, no, you won't even like so.
No, it's not long enough.
Yeah, so like you'll not even get away with a wheelbase on it.
Put the body in front of it. Yeah, in front of it on the side so we can and back up. Yeah,
So
it's not long enough.
yeah, the TRX4 like is not long enough.
Inquiring minds wants to know. Cool.
Yeah,
I wonder if the Gladiator would actually.
the Gladiator's
Fit that
way too
Tacoma
big.
body.
The Gladiator's 13.9.
Yeah, that's friggin' long.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing out there that big, right?
So you can actually see the camera. My car's dirty though. Whoa!
That's because it's a shelf.
Looks nice, Tank. So the paint didn't smear or anything like that?
Hey, that's a
The paint
spastic.
didn't smear or
Nope.
anything like that?
No, everything's fine. The top here is kind of screwed up. It's not as shiny, but it is shiny. But it's because the body, it's the way the Lexan was molded here.
Right.
So it has nothing to do with the paint. It's just the way the Lexan was actually molded.
Okay.
So,
That just makes it look like it has a bad clear bra on the front.
yeah. But everything is backed up with black spastic for the mirror chrome. You've got to back it up with a special black. So this thing is sweet. I gotta start doing more videos with this guy running on the side of the street. I went for a walk with it, and I hit the sidewalk and it kind of flipped and it was on the street half. Then I took a picture and put it on Instagram saying, "This is how I drive my car," like upside down. And this is this one. So it's got the bed for it. I want to get a servo for it to actually put, so I can actually unlock this. But the whole bed is styrene, made of styrene. I do have dualies now at the back. So,
Oh, you added the dualies.
yeah, these are the way to how to make cheap dualies, which I have a video on YouTube. A poor man's dually. Very popular video, anyways. But this has a long dry shaft.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking that would fit that axial. That would fit that new Comanche.
I got a center thing from the semi truck just to hold the dry shaft, and then a very long one at the back. And then at the front, I have the thing from GCM Racing just for the front wheel drive.
Straight
not
axle.
front wheel drive, but so.
Nice.
And I have it set up so that when I open it up, it's actually on hinges. Battery goes there. Battery goes in here in the back seat.
Oh wow,
Tony,
what kind of battery you fit in there?
Tony said nice.
The full size battery that goes in there, square battery. I got the ESC right on top, right in the center to mimic a motor. It's sitting right on top of the servo. So it's actually, when you pop up the hood, it actually looks like a motor. It's kind of cool.
Evening, Tony.
Hey Tony, good evening.
It's a fun truck. I think, what's the motor size on this again? I can't remember. It used to have a 55 turn, no, 80 turn motor, I believe it was. It was just too slow, way too slow. I think I brought it up to a 55. Now it's much better. Because I could walk beside it and I had to slow down while I was walking. So right now I have, I can't tell. I cannot tell what motor's in there. Install backward.
Tony CCXR says, I'll wait for you to get the Portal version, Tank. This is so 2015.
It's a 65 turn in here. There used to be an 80 turn.
Yeah, 80 would be crazy slow.
It was.
Great torque, but crazy slow.
Yeah, and I might convert this to a 4x4 because the trailer I pull with this is so long, and when I put 3 cars on it, it's friggin' heavy. No problem, it will pull it, but it'd pull it easier if it was 4x4.
Yeah.
Get one of the semi-truck transmissions and put in there. That way you got 3-speed. You'll be good to go.
I could do that.
Sean's got one of those transmissions sitting around, I think.
Yeah,
So this is the trailer for it.
Yeah,
nice.
So the guy that built it wanted to be this like a camper more than anything. I find he didn't put it high enough, so I want to rebuild this a little higher and make it more like a
yeah, like the race trailers.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what he wanted to do. That's why he looks like there's doors here,
Cool.
but it's not tall enough.
Is that out of styrene? He done that, is it?
Yeah, it's all styrene, and he's got an aluminum frame.
Nice.
I put these aluminum here to actually hold the wheels.
Hey, RC McMaster, welcome in.
So it's pretty
Hey,
long.
good evening. Pretty neat tank.
Very cool.
That's actually a good idea that Kevin Gibbs just came up with. He said build a horse trailer for that truck.
A horse
Yeah,
trailer.
be hauling
Yeah, because
horses.
that is the type of trucks you see with
Yeah.
horse trailers on the back of them.
Yeah.
That's what I call my toy hauler truck. Throw a Spectrum 160 amp ESC and a monster motor. Look out, it would be a drifter.
RC84 films, welcome in.
Yes.
Hey, good evening.
Oh, Tony from CCXRC is there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's who
I
said about the
Read a
portal.
couple of comments.
Yeah, that's who said I'll wait for
Yeah,
the
but
portal.
are they smart comments?
Smart aleck.
Always.
This is so 2015. Well, I've had the Haas sitting upstairs in my living room for 2 days,
Really?
and the box is still not open.
Did you buy one or are you just reviewing it for 110 Hobbies?
No, one from 110 Hobby is to review and it's to review and run. So me and John from
Night Cruiser.
Net Cruiser, that's it. I had a blank there for a sec. Are going to go bashing with it tomorrow. So we're going to make it jump. We're going to make it race against my Stampede, which has a VXL 4 pole. I gotta charge up some 3S, and he's going to race it against Narma. Not sure which one. So we're going to compare with trucks that are close to the same thing, like monster trucks. So it should be a fun time outside. So I'll film me while I'm driving it, and then he's going to film himself while driving it. So we'll alternate. So
Nice. Now Keegan was saying something earlier about John is actually splitting up his channel or something.
yeah. So on I did put that on my channel for community channel that he's splitting up his channel into 3. So he's going to have a Net Cruiser Tech, Net Cruiser Car, and Net Cruiser RC.
Yeah.
So he's going to be moving his videos over to the other one shortly.
Cool. Tony said bring tape or something to hold your batteries in place, Frank.
Why doesn't Traxxas hold its own battery?
All right, Traxxas battery.
That's strange. Yeah, I'll make sure to bring a couple of things. I still haven't looked at his videos. I know he released the unboxing and a run video, and I have not had time to look at them. So busy
Yeah,
doing a
he
tender.
actually near the end of the video he started mastering the bunny hop. Started
Yeah,
getting
that's what I was gonna say too. He was trying bunny hop, and then by the end of the video, it's like, yeah, he was getting it.
I haven't seen that one yet. I saw the box unboxing one, but I didn't see the run video yet.
I think on Instagram he showed a couple bunny hops. He was walking beside it and trying to make it hop. So that was funny.
Good
Hey.
evening, Javier.
Hey, good evening. Welcome.
Hey, Javier, brother.
Oof, oh, I got two of them.
Had a tooth extraction today, so can't really talk.
Oh,
It's
boy.
okay. You don't need to talk. Just come in here and show us your truck. Just like be like a mime and show us the truck and not even talk and just
Yeah.
whine.
We want to see you drink water.
That's it. So who wants to take who's going to be the closest on the wheelbase of the I got my big long ruler. Who can think they know the wheelbase of this truck?
13.9.
14.2.
16
What
flat.
did you say, Kagan?
14.9. Axial copied you.
14.9?
Or where's no? There's 13.9, isn't it? We'll go 13.9. Sorry.
And then I say 16 flat.
16 flat.
14.
Sean, what do you say?
May I say 14.6.
14.6. And AZ Froggy?
14.2.
14.2. Wow. Wait, my ruler's not long enough. No, it's not.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Long enough, that's a good thing.
So, oh, look at that. 15.3 from Kevin's, 15.1 from Earl RC.
Wow.
I
So-
said 16, so
You
technically
said
I'm
16.
closer, right?
You're over. 15
Well,
inch.
I'm closer.
It's like the price is right though, by so boy. You can
Yeah.
be under, but you can't be
Just put
over.
under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't be over. It is 15 inch and a quarter.
So 15.2, 5.
15.25. So Kevin Gibbs is over by 5 point.
Half an inch.
Wow.
Good on, Kevin.
I couldn't remember the wheel length. I knew it was long because I had a hard time finding the dry shaft for
Drive
that.
shaft. Mhm.
And
Where did you
G-
end up getting a drive shaft that big?
Asia T's, right?
I think it was Asia T's, yeah.
One of those badass drive shafts, I think.
No, it's actually no. I got it off eBay. I think it's an Asus. Not sure if that was an Asus. There, the parts for the trucks, the semi trucks.
Oh, Lesu.
Lasso.
Oh, last year.
Lasso.
I know the center bearing hanger. That's a lasso. That's where for the dry shaft holder. I can't remember what they call those parts.
Carrier bearing.
Bearing, yep.
Yeah, carrier bearing. Yeah, Earl RC. He's the winner. So Earl, where can I ship the truck to you? Where's he at? No.
Are you ever going to finish that freaking Mercedes behind your head?
Yes,
Send it
I
to-
will finish it.
Send it to Brett and he'll finish it up there.
I'll finish it up.
All right.
I want to finish this and then I won't start another project. So this is my paint job so far. So I got to finish all the stripes on this and paint this, and I'm giving myself more a headache than anything. So once I start taping it, I might say screw that and just take the tape off and paint it one color.
Done that before.
YOLO.
Yeah.
Just like me, actually, true story. Bulky RC videos, I don't know, still here on chat, but when he did the build, I actually painted body for that vehicle that he gave away. And I used that same paint that I used for that Honcho, or with the Honcho body. I used that same paint for my Kyosho vehicle as well. So
Okay. Cool.
Kevin Gibbs likes
So yeah,
taping.
I was pretty much, YOLO. Just painted the whole thing. Yeah. Next thing you know, I was already cashing it.
Taping it is
Only
fun
div up
taping.
was paint.
I gotta get myself a nice light table or something that makes it easier to cut, because you mark it with a mark on the other side, but then when you're cutting it, sometimes you got to hold it to the light and then try to cut it. But with a light table, it would be so easier.
Yeah. Light table would definitely be handy.
Yep.
And I found that the Tamiya tapes, they're a little thinner, so they form into the cracks and crevices a lot nicer. So if you can go through that to do the real fine work, and then just do the bulk masking with just regular blue tape or whatever, you're good to go.
Kevin Gibbs said he enjoys taping. He must be about the only person.
Yeah.
Him and Huntstorm.
Yeah, I see you got the Tamiya tape there, Frank.
Got the nice wide stuff too.
Yeah, that's for my wide gray spot at the back. But you really got to be smart when you're taping or when you're putting the masking on, because when you put the masking on, especially I got lettering, does it like you got to put that first before putting the tape, and then you got to realize, okay, now I got to start painting. But if the stripe is white but the letters are black, that means you got to do the letters first. But no, I got to do the white first because the way the mask is. So there's a lot of scratching your head when you do fine details with this.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of tape here.
A little bit.
A little bit.
You can do like 10 bodies with that, man.
I can do 10 bodies with just this roll right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But no. 2 green ones, those are actual automotive tape.
Mm-hmm.
Automotive? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got those at a local paint shop. It was the only one in town that had what I was looking for width-wise, and it was the closest one and the last one I went to.
Figures.
Oh,
Yeah.
Always away.
That's where he gets his too. Auto body shop.
Yeah. Yeah, Earl, you're right. Taping can be fun and stressful at the same time.
Take your
Yeah.
time and maybe set it down for a while.
Walk away.
So I got an 18 millimeter, a 6 millimeter, and a big long one. I can't remember what that one is, but it's pretty wide.
that's what
And
you
how much did Tamiya actually charge you for that?
This one was $10.
What? That's insanity.
No.
Price on this one is still there, $6.99 for this one, the narrow one.
This roll here, Sean, the skinny automotive, you don't want to know what that was.
That's just crazy. The Scotch masking tape, that just does as good as any. You get thin Scotch masking, thick, everything too.
I've never found any of that stuff in this size.
No, you got to cut it. You got to
Yeah,
trim.
you cut it that size though.
Yeah,
That
I can't
size.
cut it straight, so no. I'll go get this. This roll was more than twice this size when I started.
Yeah.
So I've gotten a good use out of this. Same with that one.
Yeah,
That's just cheap from Walmart there. That's 3M.
Tamiya won't turn the corner sharp enough for me, Kevin Gibbs says. That's one thing with the automotive. You can really bend it. Like you can really make a nice curved
Especially if
corner
you get
with
the
it.
blue plastic type for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that real tight, which I still need to get some of that.
Hmm.
I need that for this thing when I do it.
We should do a show one night, paint tips and tricks.
Masking show.
Masking.
Okay. I got
Yeah,
this
why
one.
not?
I got my willies I've got to finish doing up. I've
You
got
finished doing your willy? What's wrong with your willy?
What's wrong with you?
Willie, Willie's hot rod body.
You don't play enough with your Willie?
Yeah.
That sounds like a personal problem for you guys, but that's it.
Your
Oh.
willy's broken? What?
Your Willie's broken? You know you can go see a doctor for that, eh?
Oh, I don't want to go to another doctor. I went to the hearing doctor yesterday and I got to get hearing aids. So,
Oh yeah?
no joke.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's old age starting to kick in, you know?
No, it's years of drag racing, competition shooting, working with live bands,
Yeah.
and riding motorcycles.
Sounds like a combination will do it. Yeah.
When I
Okay.
was at, I should have took a picture, but when I was at 110 Hobby, he had an airsoft rifle there, and it's a friggin' rifle, and it's had a kick-ass scope on it. It had a very long barrel, and he's telling me like he was shooting cans and he was going through the cans like really far away with the airsoft. It's crazy powerful how they are, and that actually ran on 3S. So
Oh wow.
It's
like you don't
impressive.
need an air can, you just run it on 3S. It was crazy the power he was getting out of it.
Using plastic BBs or metal ones?
Plastic BBs
Wow.
or ceramic. I think they were ceramic, the one he was
Okay, I
using.
can see that then for going through.
Yeah. So, but so I looked at it. I go, "Can I borrow it? You can pick it up Saturday when you're going to come to the night." He didn't say yes. He didn't say no. He just looked at me.
Yeah.
Hey, barbecue, how you doing?
Hey,
Hello,
hey, good evening.
Okay,
Because the
Bob,
tape comes
what's
in 3
up?
colors: red, green, and white. Red being the most flexible.
Cool. Yeah, he says there was 3 flexibility on the tape.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep, definitely good to know.
Now, is that the automotive tape?
Which brand is that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Kevin?
We're ahead of them. They got to wait a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy at 110 Hobby, Paul on 110 Hobby, has been buying a lot of scale accessories, like little scale ladder for the scale garage and all that. And he says people are just eating those up. Like here, he keeps
Yeah.
putting like bags of those ladders, like 4 of them on there, and by the end of the week, they're gone. Like
Yeah.
moving fast.
Yeah, one of the shops by me, he has a guy that does a lot of that 3D printed.
Okay.
He'll
You
bring
are.
box, big box full of stuff, and it's gone in 3 days.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like there's a hobby store beside me, and the 3D printed stuff in it, the money they're looking, and the quality of it is absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Like RC Voodoo has got some of the best quality stuff printed. Like his stuff is unreal. Even like look at them barrels that he printed and everything, and the gas cans that he printed are just the quality of his stuff is crazy.
Kevin said it's Uline is the name.
Okay. I've actually used that stuff on real cars. It does work pretty nice. I've never tried it on the RC, so I'll have to do that. I keep forgetting about that one.
Yes, barbecue. I do love that forklift, and I know it's got a big price tag on it.
Mm-hmm.
Talking
Yeah.
about the big cheese one.
The RC 4-wheel drive one.
RC 4-wheel drive one. I can see why the price tag is so high. When you look at a picture and you say, why is this thing like well over $1,000 or $1,500 or whatever it is?
Yeah,
Like,
849 here in America.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's crazy the price for such a tiny thing. But when you physically look into it and you take the lid off and you see the electronics, you see how everything's placed and you see all the oil and the oil pumps and how everything is, it's just amazing how that little thing can have so much power. Like we did a lift test. We were having so much fun with that little thing. It is expensive, but the technology into it is worth it. It's really fun to play with.
Evening, Bobby.
I think with that price tag, I can actually go down those, what is it, those working rental or whatever. And
Yeah,
actually
and
rent them
rent
for like a day.
The real one, yeah.
for that price you can rent it for 2 weeks probably. For
You
900
can,
bucks.
you can get a Hyster Toyota.
Yeah, for 900 bucks you could rent it for about 2 weeks. That's it.
But Sean, here's one RC that I tried and I did a review on it and I tried it. Is this one?
Oh,
Ooh, the
Element.
Tioga.
the rebranded RGT or whatever.
The Element.
Yeah, but it's an RGT just rebranded by Element.
Was it?
Yeah.
This thing was cool. It was fun. But at the end of the video, I actually looked in the video. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool to play with, but it's not for me. Like,
Yeah.
but my
See, it
next
comes with a steel garage.
My next video is going to be the comparison between these two. This is an RC four-wheel drive, and this is the
Asia T's.
Asia T's Team Raffi.
Team Raffi.
So this is the Team Raffi, which is $400 cheaper
Yeah.
than this
But
one.
it doesn't have that sticker.
It's the
Come
same.
on.
It's the same forklift, only it hasn't got an RC four-wheel drive sticker on it.
There are actually no stickers. There's no RC four-wheel drive stickers on this.
No.
No. And basically the interior is very nice. It's very scaled. It looks kind of cool. On the
It's
other
exactly
side,
it's the same forklift. Just
it is exactly the same,
Yeah.
except one comes ready to run. The RC four-wheel drive comes ready to run, and this one does not. You just put your receiver and your own control on it.
yeah, it's
But
the same forklift coming out of the same
everything
factory in
is the
China.
same.
Like,
Like they could have put stickers for the lights, like to make it look like
Mhm.
lights. They could have
Right.
done a little bit more stickers, but there's nothing.
And
Uh,
if I
Basically,
say here is not as good as you think, actually, it's misfavors. Why would you just? Well, you actually like two more. So you
Right.
can move fast, you can move the force, and then you
So-
can tilt the you
Yeah.
know, up and down, stuff like that. So,
Everything is the
but then,
same. So
again,
I basically did a review of unboxing of the Team Raffi and a review side by side review with this guy to actually try to find some differences between the two. And everything's the same. The cage is the same. Everything's the same. The muffler, the way
Same
everything is
ESC.
made.
ESC servos.
ESC servos. There's two ESC. This is the ESC for the pump for the oil, and right under here there's another ESC, and that's for the two front wheels because there's two motors on each, one motor on each wheels in the front.
Okay.
Really neat how the suspension is at the back and the steering. It's very. This is the only difference. Inside the cage of the Asia T's is a Tiger. The RC four-wheel drive does not have this for some odd reason.
hey, Sticky's RC welcome in.
Yeah, those stickies.
hey,
He said he's stuck in the 405 right now.
Evening,
That's
Jack. He just
Hey,
popped
hey,
in.
Yeah,
Reactivate.
Jack
hey,
in the
Jack.
house. Hey, hey.
Hey Jack, how you doing?
I did send you an invite earlier, Jack. So you probably get the email. It's probably midnight or in the middle of the night with you.
No, for him it's actually 12 o'clock. It's just getting close to 12 right now to lunch.
Yeah, like when I was doing mine earlier.
Oh yes, when you were doing yours, yeah.
It was probably like freaking in the middle of the morning with him.
Yeah, early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the electronics are exactly the same. That's what boggled me. Like the little motors, the pumps, everything is the same ESC, everything. It's as if they were made in the same factory. And I'm pretty sure they were made in the same factory.
Yeah, well, they probably made an exact same factory, same,
Yeah.
completely same trucks. It's the
Yeah.
same as like team when Team Reefy, or not Team Reefy, when Reefy's RC was on Javier's show, that's what he was saying. Sure, like his servos are actually known as something else in China.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't say what they were known as though, but they're completely known as something else in China.
Hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see what they're actually known as.
What brand it is? Yeah. I was pretty curious myself too when he said.
Yeah. Because I know like RC four-wheel drive, their new servos that they're getting ready to come out with, they told me like it's made in the same factory as Spectrum and Fataba, and it's going to be as strong as the Fataba and the Spectrum for half the price.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just because it's not Spectrum or Fataba, it's going to be Nitro Hobbies instead, so it's half the price.
RC Master. You don't get why people buy the construction RCs. The same reason people like me get the semis.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want a semi, but I know it would end up just sitting on my freaking shelf because I've nowhere to run it, you know.
Hey, I just run mine out front.
Yeah.
You do need a good place to run them, that's for sure.
Yeah, you do need somewhere where you can have a good turning radius. And if you're getting up into speeds in third gear, you got to have enough room for run out because those things don't stop on a dime like some of the other RCs.
Yeah, that's I like it because I have a nice big excavator and everything sitting back there. Like, I would like to get a low boy trailer and put the big excavator on it and stuff.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I'd like to have one of the low boy trailers. I just don't want to pay $1,500 for it.
Yeah. Well, the
So,
regular.
gentlemen, could we agree that RC four-wheel drive is pretty expensive?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that one from RC Four Wheel Drive, that's $1,500. That trailer is freaking sick though.
I'm talking Lesu and Hercules Hobbies as well. They've got them for the same kind of money. It's
Yeah,
just
but yeah, but it's nowhere near as nice as that one from
no,
RC Four Wheel
debate
Drive.
there.
Like, yeah,
That thing is gorgeous.
yeah. Especially the way it winds out, like widens and everything. Like the three wheels up front on it, and
Yeah,
because I actually seen one in person at USTE.
yeah.
It was in person. It was like, oh my god! I can see why this is this money, but no chance of I paying $1,500 just for a trailer. But you know,
I mean, I paid less than that for one of my cars.
yeah, yeah. It's like crazy money just for an RC trailer.
Oh, yeah.
One of the used things that I found at rc4wheeldrive.com is I don't know if you've ever seen it, but RC four-wheel drive actually sells a ladder, a scale ladder.
Yeah.
And I think it's like 80, 90 bucks, something like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's stupid. They're too proud of some of their stuff.
I mean, for that money, you can go down to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy the real thing.
Yeah.
How much are you selling? They're selling it?
Yeah.
You said $80 or $90?
Yeah, ladder.
The scale ladder, yeah.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
Yeah. Yeah, you can, and I'm sure you can probably look up and see the price, but yeah, that's RC four-wheel drive.
Yeah, Kevin Gibbs, I agree with you. If I had the cash, I would have the greatest RC construction site ever.
Yeah.
But you need to have crazy money for that stuff, you know?
Here's a perfect thing. RC Master said you can still drift a semi and you can pull a trailer with other RCs on it. What can you do with a forklift RC apart from carrying a watch?
Yeah.
How much weight was that RC, the RC four-wheel drive forklift carrying, Frank?
Oh, we were lifting, the scale was 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And the forklift still had, like, we errored the scale at 10 pounds. We were lifting more than 10 pounds with it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
You could
crazy.
lift 15 pounds, if
That's
not
pretty
more,
neat.
with this.
And then if you've never watched RC Sparks Loading Kings, you get to practice and you hone in your driving skills on that, which can transfer up to the semis and to racing and other things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it all helps you out. You learn to find control and to not be full bore all the time. You learn to be very careful, and it makes it fun. You can load the deals, unload them, have your own little competitions like he does. I mean, it's a blast with them.
So with the
And
little
actually, in even looking at this car. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, say what you want to say.
So yeah, like for example, if you want to see me like looking at this car, I'm sure we can. You think we can push it up with a fork, a Losi Mini 8 with a forklift tank?
Oh yeah, it's under 15 pounds.
It's under 15 pounds. I don't see why not.
So you can even move RCs around, crying out loud, if you have that type of vehicles.
You were lifting the front of one of the Tamaya semis with the thing.
Yeah, very easily.
Front of the truck right off.
Yeah.
Steve-O.
Hey, Steve O.D. How you doing, Steve O?
What's up,
Hey,
Steve-O?
Good evening.
Cool. Thank you, Steve O.
Have
So
a good
this
one, man.
little 124th from Element was pretty cool and fun to play with. So I was I wanted to make it go stuck, or I wanted to flip. I wanted to just break it, or just like full speed with it. So this is me hitting the trigger full speed and trying to climb some hills and doing some slow motion shots and trying to make it bounce. So I got some pretty neat shots out of it.
Cool. I like that body.
Awesome.
Kind of looks like a
Here it is.
sombrero, just miniaturized.
Yeah.
So really had a hard time with this one. So it backed up. Ah, come on, come on. And then it got up.
Not enough wheel speed.
Yep.
Now, does that have multiple speed settings on the radio like the SCX24 does?
No, and this only runs on 1S, so it does not run on 2S. So it has less speed than the SCX 24.
Oh, okay. That's good to
So-
know. I was actually thinking about one of those to go along with that, but I kind of don't like that idea.
Yeah.
I do like the body though. I like that better than the C10 even.
This was cool because I went here and I did not notice the pine cone went under the tire and over at high speed. I didn't notice that. So I actually did a slow motion of it right after, and there it goes. There's a slow motion.
Oh man.
That was a good shot. I was happy I got that in slow motion because I did not even notice that I picked it up.
That was
So-
cool.
That was really neat how that pine cone just gets up on the wheel.
Was there a dumpster close by that you could have drove it into?
I was waiting for something like that.
Actually, right in front of the car, that's where his garbage area was that he puts his garbage. I was pretty close.
Yeah, should have just kept driving.
But just with these little pine cones, sometime I was getting stuck. The pumpkin was getting caught.
Oh,
And
was it?
just- yeah. Well, it's normal. Like, these are big obstacle for such a small truck like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the SCX24 has actually got a smaller pumpkin setup on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think it's a little smaller of an axle deal.
It may, because it's got the worm drive, it's probably less.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nice and small.
Kevin Gibbs says that Sean's got a bunch of them hiding in the closet. He just doesn't take them out.
Yeah, that's it. That's why that closet door, like it's half open, won't close.
Yeah, they,
124s are just peeking out saying, let me out, let me out.
cool.
I still like this. I gotta charge up the battery and take it in there and chase the cat with it. See what
Like,
he
look
does.
what I mean. Look at the size of that stupid little thing. Like, but
What?
He says they need portals.
Yeah, they
Okay.
need portals,
Portal.
definitely.
You want to go small, Sean? You want to go small?
Uh-oh.
Who's got the smallest?
Pulling out some micro.
well, I'm definitely not in that contest. That's one of them little micro freaking things, yeah.
Zip zaps.
Zaps?
Crazy.
Oh, there's that.
Something
Yeah.
Radio Shack had.
I think that's a little smaller than the
Okay.
one that I got because I have the one that the size of a Hot Wheel car.
Yeah.
Coke can kind.
Why would anybody waste their money on that? It's ridiculous.
I bought two. They
We're
were they were $8 each. I bought two. One
That
for
was
me, one for my son.
$8 too much.
They got all different
Good luck,
bodies.
Steve.
We'll see you, Steve.
See you later, Steve.
Later,
We'll see
Steve-o.
you on Friday. Definitely.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I got the micro body to go right along with that Kyosho Z28, Frank.
Oh yeah. Cool.
All right, there we go. There's my body. There's all the windows finally in.
Nice.
Nice.
All the little grills in the front.
You got the wipers where they'll work, or are they just stationary?
Right now they're stationary, but I think I will get a set that works for it. I'm probably going to put a steering wheel servo in it too, so steering
Nice.
wheel turns.
That's your new shelf queen.
It'll not be a shelf queen. It'll probably not even make it to STE before it have to get repainted or something.
Okay.
No such thing as a shelf queen. Isn't that right, Badger boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll open up the borders for us to go down to that show yet. We'll see.
Oh, the borders are still closed to America,
Yeah.
is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But you can still. What's funny with it is you can take the plane and go somewhere, but you can't go by car. They're stricter by car.
Why is that? That's weird.
It's really strange. Like
No. Trust the Canadians.
yeah.
Yeah. You can fly in here and fly out, but you can't drive. Your big
guess
American gas guzzlers can't drive in here.
I guess the virus doesn't know how to fly, so maybe that's why.
Kevin Gibbs is thinking about a 36 scale Losi for under the quad runner. Probably for like the back of his Toyota. I think RC Sparks did one of those. Worked out pretty good.
Yeah, like what they done on what do you call it? They done that on Top Gear.
Oh, you're saying the Toyota?
Toyota?
Yeah, the Toyota.
That thing was so cool to see him pop that thing out.
I was headed down to Davy Jones' locker there for a second.
And now that it's dark, I want to see how
He got nervous once he hit that big wave, though.
Yeah, he started running, run.
Yeah. Don't blame him.
Lost
bad.
control.
Oh my, that actually looks nice at night.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Let me
it looks
present you.
awesome.
Hold on.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the guy driving, you're going to pretty much blind him.
Yeah,
Good
so
job.
the radio phone. Well, the camera angle is just blurry right now because you get the right camera angle, you can see all the clocks.
Yeah.
Like,
Should put another resistor, make it dimmer.
yeah. Just whatever angle, depends what angle you're in.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I'm looking at it.
How fast are we going? I can't see.
Yeah, because like if you're looking at it from like the passenger side, hold on, you'll see all the clocks properly. And we're looking in. It's hard to. Yeah,
That's
it's hard to
awesome.
get the right camera.
Yeah, your
angle.
camera's having issues with it.
Yeah.
I can see your face perfectly, though.
Yeah. So
With the glare.
it actually lights up pretty cool. I just wanted to see what it was like at night, so
Yeah,
at least I
that's
know when I do a night run with it. Now it'll be nice when I do a night run.
good. Yeah, good job.
Thank you,
Gibbs
Kevin
says-
Gibbs, sir.
Yeah.
Nice work.
See you later, Jack. Have a good day.
Later, Jack, brother.
Imagine in real life having a dashboard bright.
My dashboard's bright. I turn the lights right up on my dashboard.
Yeah, same thing with my car. I have to bring him down a lot.
No, I bring mine up really bright.
Oh yeah, not me. I bring him down.
No, yeah.
And the only reason I bring them up really bright is so it hides the light from my phone. So that
Well, I
night.
also drive older vehicles, so that's my reason.
That's a good hack right there.
Yeah, so I keep my dashboard lit up nice and bright because then
See
you
you
can't
later,
see
RC Duke.
the phone doesn't
Island
stick
RC
out like this big bright light in the middle of your car. And I'm like,
See, that's why I follow Sean for more pro tips like that.
yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't even be laughing because I do have a Pioneer stereo on the car, and I can actually watch movies while driving.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's nice.
That's actually pretty bad.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not
it
supposed
is.
to work that way.
Yeah, I can watch DVDs in my car on the run. I put in an aftermarket deck in my wagon, and
Oh yeah.
very simple. You just ground this one wire to the deck itself, and you don't have to hook it to the parking brake or anything like that. And you can play a DVD going down the road.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the same hack I have.
Yeah.
So follow me for more tips.
Yeah.
I like sitting behind people that have movies playing on the back seat of the headrest or something at a car light. You can watch whatever movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stoplight.
done that before. We used to, when I worked at Performance Suspension, when we did the swap meets in California, we had a TV that we put up in the center between the console and the dash. We had either a DVD player or VCR, depending on what year it was when we were doing this. And we'd play 3 movies going out and 3 coming back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I always have, like, if I'm driving and the soccer's on, I put the phone in where the speedometers and all are, and I have the soccer game just playing. So I'm watching the soccer game as I'm going. Like,
RC Mass Masters is saying that your closet door is getting wider and wider.
yeah,
It's
all
opening up.
the 124s are looking to come out.
Yeah.
Trying to escape.
Yeah,
Brandon Timlin wants to see your excavator, Sean.
wants to see what?
Your excavator. Give Sean a workout. Make him show us everything.
Make it move.
It's actually a huge excavator. Like,
Oh wow.
Yeah, it looks big.
yeah. It's
What brand
What
is
she
that?
said.
Yeah, it's 1/12 scale.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'd be nice on the back of one of them trucks, you know.
Oh, that'd be perfect on the back of my truck.
Yeah,
That will look good on my trailer, on the toy hauler trailer.
it would actually look good on that trailer too.
Yep.
Later, Alan Duke.
Later, take it easy.
What are you going
Actually,
to do with it?
I can pull with my SCX10. That would be totally off scale.
Hmm.
That would look pretty dumb.
So now you need to rig, so you can rig in a flat trailer to put your
I
excavator
know,
in.
yeah. I've had the excavator forever, like, so I keep thinking, should I get a truck to tow it? And then I'm like, I don't know.
Just make sure you get the 6x6 version and not the 4x6. You need that front wheel drive, especially in the rough areas.
Yeah.
They're more
Oh,
expensive, but
I should just buy a cross RC dually and put a 5th wheel in the dually, and then
there you go.
get one of the trailers for the dually or something. You know?
Yeah.
There you go. And what
And,
brand is that excavator?
It's a hobby engine.
Hmm.
They don't make them anymore, like sort of some. I think that Hanau or whatever took over them.
Wheela.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hanau, is it not Hanau or something? No,
yeah,
Hanau or
something like that. No,
That's
Kevin, I
some-
do not have any construction vehicles.
Yeah, it's the same brand as my tower crane here.
that's the hobby
Wheela.
engine one. Huh?
Yeah. Wheela or whatever it is.
Oh, we how now, yeah.
You got some Tonka ones out on your course, right, Francois?
That's what I was about to say. The only excavators I have are the Tonka. So I have the excavator, I got a dump truck, and I have a the one with it's like a snowplow. It's a grader. Yeah, the grader.
Grader. Yep.
Oh, the grader.
The
One of
grader.
there's one of the Tonka dump trucks though will actually fit on an SEX 10-2 chassis.
Okay.
There's one of them, I'm not sure which one it is, but there is one of them will fit straight on an SEX 10-2 chassis.
But I actually got a Red Cat R10. It's a crawler, Red Cat, small little crawler, and it's got motor on axle, and those axle are perfect size, perfect width to actually put in the grader. So I want to take the front end off, put those in the front and the rear, and that was going to be my 4x4. So and then I just got to figure out, put a motor and a gear in the center and just make it turn. So a nice big motor that's going to be strong, that's going to make it turn. I want to convert that grader into an RC.
Well, you could turn it on 2 servos.
Yeah, I could turn it on 2 servos. There's a couple different ways. A couple different guys told me a couple different things. So there's a bunch of different ways I can make it turn. And also making that blade come up and down would be so cool. and then that side blade, because the side blade is on it also, to actually make it come down, and you can actually. So that would be
Yeah.
a cool RC, especially
That
to
would be.
plow snow in the winter. It'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Maintain your trail.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those converted into an RC. Actually, a grader. I've seen the dump trucks. I've seen the loaders. There's a guy here doing a loader in
Yeah,
Ottawa.
if you go on RC Move, if you go on his, you'll see he's got some of the graders and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All good recreation. Thanks for
Hey,
stopping by.
hey.
John,
Good evening.
good evening, sir.
He says he'll be in a
So,
minute.
so the only construction vehicle that I've owned is it's a Tamiya dump truck.
It's a Tamiya
That's
truck
it.
construction.
Well, it's kind of more of a basher than anything else, but it's
Oh, is
a
that
dump
that-
truck.
Is that big dopey dump truck that they came out with? Yeah.
Well,
Well, that
well,
one-
there's two versions. There's actually a true construction truck, and then there's like the basher side of one.
Yeah.
It's a TF01 or something like that.
Yeah, the
Totally
Basher
wrong.
one
Face
is
thing.
yeah, that Basher one is just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only
Yeah.
construction type equipment I have other than the tower crane.
Yeah, but is that construction really a forklift like that?
I'm saying that's all I have that would be close to being considered that.
Then
And this is
Master wonders what you do with the construction vehicles.
what do you do with you build things?
have fun,
Yeah.
run them.
Like me on my trails, the guys, they were digging a tunnel, so they went to get an excavator like Sean had, and they were trying to dig the dirt out of it. And it was one he just bought, which is very weak. He tries the shovel on it, and it wasn't even moving. I go, you got to take less dirt, buddy. You got to take less dirt,
Yeah.
or play in softer sand. So they were having fun.
Yeah, that's the problem with this thing. It's remote control. It's wired.
Oh wow!
So I've got to convert it over, and it's got dual motors for the two front wheels, one for each wheel, and then a motor for the forks to go up and down. It doesn't tilt, and the gears in there are plastic, so I've got to get some metal gears for it.
And
But-
see, going back to Mr. Master's question, he's actually asking, what do we do with these construction vehicles? It's pretty much, the people that are die-hard construction people. There are people out there that really enjoy, job, which is being
He
working.
put down for doing work.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Kinda.
obviously, if you see, like for example, I was a forklift operator when I was in late teens. You know what I mean, and when I see a forklift, I can drive one, and I will see a toy. Well, yeah, I'd be like, it'll be pretty. So, that's the main reason why I see construction, and RC. It's just to have fun, pretty much.
So since he said that lift he's got is construction, I guess I do have one too, which I bought last summer. So it's well over a year, and
Oh yeah.
I'd love to do a review on it, but I still haven't done a review on this. Oh, there's John. How are you doing, John?
John,
Not
Hey,
too bad.
John.
How you guys doing?
Good job.
So it's this thing. So I got this thing, and it's still sealed up in the box.
yeah,
I've
see,
been trying
there
to
you go.
find one of those.
So
You're not a
110.
bitch.
This thing is huge and it's heavy. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the company I was thinking of that took over from like the Harley engine stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the same brand as my tower crane.
Yeah, Hala or Halu or whatever.
Queenla.
And it is die cast, so it's heavy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't even find one of those. No one's got them in stock right now. And if they did, they want like $250 for it now.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. So I'll keep it in the box. It's going up in value.
Yeah.
That almost looks like that one that you had you did the review with at 110, wasn't it?
That is a smaller one. It's a 112 scale.
Okay.
That small one.
I'm saying it's almost similar.
It
114.
matches the scale trucks of the Tamayas and all that. And that forklift you have still works. I saw
Yeah, it
the
works.
lift goes up.
Oh, hey.
Oh man, that thing's slow.
Yep.
So can you lift 10 pounds with that at least?
No.
Probably tilt over.
Yeah, it would. I mean, it's got this is a weight right back here, but I mean, it still goes.
10 British pounds you can lift with it.
Yeah.
The paper money.
Nice.
Oh, it moves.
So
Oh, nice. It's like one of the delivery trucks, the 3-wheeler.
yeah,
The 3-wheel forklift. If you're not careful, you're gonna flip it.
yeah,
Don't you get on a hill.
yeah. It doesn't. It goes very slow. Well, these batteries are probably also a little dead too, so that doesn't
Yeah.
help.
And it's funny, the guy that invented that from Northern Ireland, the 3-wheel forklift, he actually invented it. He owned like a fruit and veg thing, and he's tired of loading his trucks and waiting for people.
Mm.
And people laughed at him and were like, "Oh, what the hell are you doing with this stupid thing?" And next hit monotone or whatever you call them came in and they bought. He wouldn't sell the full rights to the patent, but they bought so much of it. So every one of them that's made, he's still making money. Like his
Yeah.
family lives off the money, even like.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's as high as it goes right there. So
Pretty high.
oh, this does. Forks are right here.
Yeah, it's true.
So, but it was only like $25.
Hmm.
So I couldn't complain.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like it.
I'm gonna get like 3 of those little cheap 20 amp ESCs and put in so I can control it with a regular radio. Get a 4-channel radio and just use that. So
Cool. So, John, did you end up working late today?
No, I actually went to the track and talked to the owner and trying to figure out things.
Okay.
Hold on.
John is in a very important call.
Yeah. Found out that Paul, the guy for that owns the 110 Hobby store, he retired. He used to live out west, and he retired and came here. And he opened up the store just to keep busy and just to keep stuff. But he's actually retired, so that's kind of cool. And I go, hey, that's a good little hobby to start, like a little store like that, and it's in his garage, and he's got people coming in all the time, chit chatting, and it's a fun little thing to do. I said, that got me thinking. So
uh-oh.
it's good. But I would try to find a property, a much bigger property where I am right now, with a barn and all that, and have a crawler course inside, with a dome, and do some racing inside. You could do drone racing also inside. And if you have a big property, you make sure it's not close to an airport, and you can invite the people with planes and quads, and just make it an RC community kind of, and just come have fun. Have an area for bashers, and it's like a big RC park. That'd be a cool thing for retirement.
RC retirement home.
Yeah.
That's one of the coolest things not far from me there in New Jersey. They have Digger Park.
Okay.
It's like a JCB park. The whole, so even my kids can go and jump in a JCB and like start digging holes with it and everything. The whole park. It's
Oh, yeah, they got something like that in Vegas too.
yeah, Digger Park, Diggerland they call it. It's
Yeah.
even the rides are like huge big excavators with like a big row of seats put across the
Okay.
bucket and it just spins you in the seats like.
Yeah.
It's like really cool like.
It's just like the other day, the other day, a few months ago, I can't remember his name now. He used to come here all the time, and he races. And he said it was an old folks home. Sometimes they come and race, and they do that with the race with the old people. And now they own their own short course truck, and they come every week just to play. And it's just because you're old doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Yeah, totally.
So.
Very true.
Totally.
And I'm sure a lot of people would come to an RC retirement park.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't leave. That would be my problem. I'd have nothing else to do anyway, so why not just stay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hiding in the bushes, waiting for it to close. So you
Yeah.
can be there and doing night runs too.
But it's just like me. I went to pick up the gears for the. I got the gears now for my the Beast, and just went there just for that. And then he started taking out some stuff. Here, do a review on that. Do a review. 5 hours I was there. 5.5 hours I was there. Like I spent most of the day there. I had fun. It was productive, but it was fun. So it was cool. In Europe, they still have tethered race car. Really?
The other cars, yeah, that's nuts.
What's what race cars?
They're like
Tethered.
the ones that are on like a rope.
Yeah, they're on a wire around the track.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's one car at a time, and it's on a rope, and it's got an engine. You turn on the engine, put it down, and it just goes in circle. So it's actually on the post. It's a ring on the post, and it goes really fast. That thing, it's stupid fast. When
yeah.
you see
The
videos like
time,
that.
whoever gets the fastest time is the winner.
Yep.
They have tethered plane too.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's raining outside. I can hear. Tuk, 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 tuk.
It's crazy rain where I am anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had that one rainstorm the other day, and that was it. We haven't had anything else since.
And that was probably our first one all year, was it?
First decent one, yeah. We've been spit on a number of times, but that's it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. And then
We hardly get rain here.
yeah, I think the one bit of rain we did get is what caused the cactus to start going bad on us.
Okay.
But that, yeah, that the age and all the rot that was starting on it didn't all help. So it's gone now. I know it cost my landlord a good chunk because they went by weight, and the guy was driving a Chevy 4x extended cab long bed truck, pulling a long double axle trailer. It filled the trailer.
Oh,
So it was
wow.
at least 1,800 pounds, if not more, because it dropped that trailer down quite a bit.
That's crazy. They
Wow.
charge by weight, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. But two guys doing it with two chainsaws, cutting the thing down. It took them total of maybe 3 hours from starting to full cleaned and gone.
So Sean, here's what the cars look like. The tethered cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're old, 200 miles an hour on a string.
That shouldn't be too far from you up in Massapequa.
Yeah, I never seen that before in my life.
They're still popular, I guess. Wow. Look at those
They've
things.
been around for a long time.
Just
Yeah.
want to see it go. Come on, let it go. Let it go.
I like those.
Some of the older ones are worth some money too.
Oh, yeah.
Some on pickers one time they found them at some person's house and got a couple of them.
Man, that thing's going so fast you can barely see it. There, now he's going slowly. He's making it. He's helping it along. How is he going to get out of there?
Get
Oh,
a
he's
jump
on-
like jump rope the whole time.
Yeah, he jumps on top of the.
Okay.
That thing's going fast. Like you can barely see it. It's like a blur.
Yep. That's nuts.
You can see it
Oh,
more
wow.
there, but you see the speed on it. People are blocking their ears.
Yeah, they're nitro.
Oh, they're nitro, yeah.
Yeah, they're nitro. Look at that thing.
I've never seen that.
Cool
Wow.
looking.
So the only thing I did is tethered car race, and you find a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Why do they look stupid, Master? Those are very cool looking, very aerodynamic.
Yeah, it's all about the aerodynamic and the weight distribution that they have in there. It just makes it go fast. It's crazy. It would be cool to see. I don't think I'd want to own one, but it would be cool to go see.
I'd like to have one of the older ones just as a Sean's favorite thing, Shelf Queen. 'Cause I wouldn't be running it because it'd be too old with that motor and all. But just some of those, the Art Deco looking ones are just so cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lines like made out of stainless or aluminum or something.
Yeah, a lot of them are cast aluminum and all like that. So yeah, they're neat. But I like the old stuff like that anyways. So
I wonder if they have tethered car disaster videos.
probably.
Yeah, probably like string gets loose or something and boom.
Yep. They've got wreck and disaster videos for just about everything else. Why not those?
Yeah. I'll put the link in the chat for the people if they want to go see it. Save it for later. Don't go now because that means you're leaving this video. But go after the show. Save it for later. That's it. Save it for later.
There you go.
Later.
Again, gives I'd like to see them just once.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but then maybe you'd like it. You say, "Wow, this is cool," and then you'd want one.
Yeah.
It only takes that one time to actually see something. You say, "Oh,
Yep.
Well, actually, I mean, probably maybe like 10 laps in, you're probably even telling yourself, well, they already made servos and receivers, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no point of the string. Okay, I'm out.
but it's really weird how they make it go because it looks like it's geared very low or very high. I mean, because the guy's actually helping it turn, like because he's trying to give it momentum.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
1-to-1
right.
gearing or something.
Yeah,
Doing stuff.
Yeah, Kevin's wondering what the speed record is for those.
Well, it said 200 on the bid.
Yeah, that one's at 200. So who knows what the actual top speed is for them?
don't know. Could Google it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll Google that.
Swampers.
See what Google. Let's Google that. Speed record for tethered car.
Probably 300 miles an hour or something like that.
Yeah. But the only thing I wonder is that are they using actual 1-to-1 mile an hour or scale mile an hour?
Yeah, that's true.
The world record for the top tethered car speed is 214 miles per hour.
Wow.
That's 344 kilometers an hour. Wow.
I guess I was a bit off.
Huh?
But they weren't far off the record at that track, 200.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That is
Looks. That might have been
Well,
broken.
here's another question. So the vehicle's on a string. How do you stop?
Runs out of gas.
It runs out of gas and then it just slows down.
It's
Just wide open.
Makes sense.
Yeah, one speed.
There's
Yep.
another video here. The title is Vector Electric Tethered RC Car, 217 miles an hour.
Ooh.
Electric ones now, huh? Interesting. Evening, Paul.
Hey, good evening. How's it going?
Tethered
but
car
that's
rediscovered.
do some damage actually.
Yeah.
If,
Yeah.
There's a video called Tethered Car Rediscovered. I get it's coming popular again.
Interesting.
Old is new.
Yes, we are. No.
So the older you get, people are going to like you.
Not in my case.
Hey, Paul, how you doing? Big Head RC. Big Head RC, his little thumbnail looks like Max Headroom.
Is it?
That was a good show.
Yeah, I feel bad they put it offline because some people were saying, some parents were saying, my kids are starting to stutter like that. It promotes stuttering. Like, what?
For what show?
Max Headroom.
He did a commercial.
Max Headroom.
I have no idea what the hell that show even is.
Oh
It
no.
was like
It
an
was like a Coke commercial, wasn't it?
Started as a Coke
Pepsi.
They
commercial.
used them for? That's right, Pepsi.
Or was it Pepsi?
I think
Did
so.
it start as a commercial or the commercial picked it
No,
up?
I think it started as a commercial, but I'm not sure. There's definitely a show too for a little
Okay.
while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a show.
It must have been an American thing, was it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
American Canadian thing.
Like a one season show, and then it got canceled.
I think it was actually on for 2,
Was it?
but not much more than that.
So AZ Froggy, what do you have for spare drifter that you're not using?
A spare drifter I'm not using. I've got 5 of them sitting over there right now.
I could trade you for a forklift.
There you go.
Ah,
I
don't
think
tempt
the shipping is going to be a killer for that.
That would kill us, yes. Yeah, that would kill us. So, but it is tempting. It is
From Arizona to Canada, huh?
yeah. Oh, where is it?
Plus the weight of the car.
Yeah,
And plus is pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm.
find this. Hold on a second. I know I've still got it here.
I've got a video on my channel called Max Headroom using a Traxxas Max. Cool.
I still
Yeah, I just looked up. I just looked up the Max Headroom thing, and it looks like it started out as a TV show back in '85, and then
Oh, was it TV first?
went to Coke. Yeah, and then went
What
to
is Coke?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's an AI, artificial intelligence thing that they come up with.
It started out in '85 and ended in '85. That sounds like
Well, last appearance was 2015, actually.
Yeah.
appearance. So
Yeah.
Yeah, commercial probably.
yeah, an appearance in a commercial probably.
I've still got from where I won the shirt from RC Sparks years ago from the Scale Truck Challenge 2017. I've
Okay.
still got that, so I can find out an idea of what that weight would be for shipping. I just got to find where the envelope is.
Hmm.
I'm weird with stuff like that. I don't get rid of it for a while.
So I'm on Big Head RC. We'll give him a subscribe. He's got one more. He's at 100 now. Well, there you go. You just hit 100.
Cool.
No, he's at 101.
Oh, he's at 101 now?
Yes,
Let's
he was
refresh.
at 100 before you subscribed, so he's at 101.
Yes, he is at 101. I'm your 101.
Nice. I know what it's like just hitting over 100. I just did that this weekend.
Cool.
Congratulations, man. Big Head RC.
So let's look at this. See if he's got max headroom. No, unless it's misspelled it. Headroom. No, no headroom. I'm looking for your video, Max. Probably gonna have a lot on the Max. Drone, Traxxas Slash. I don't see that video.
Yeah, he won't be able to share it.
I'm gonna have to
Not a-
unsubscribe. I'm gonna have to unsubscribe. I can't find that Max headroom using a Max. I'm really, really disappointed.
It looks like he's up to 102 now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
And let's put his link up and let's bring him up there. Here's the link of his YouTube channel. Max Headroom.
subscribe.
That's it. Traxxas Max Headroom Bash. Whoa, he's gonna hit the guy. Oh no, he missed him. At least you could have hit him. It would have made a good video. Gotta hit something
Some
sometime.
carnage there somehow.
Oh, he's got a lot of Traxxas spare parts there. Duct tape. You gotta love duct tape.
So I think that's it.
That's drywall tape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drywall tape.
Yeah.
Reinforcing his body.
Oh, there it is. Drywall tape on
Mhm.
top of. in the body to strengthen it. I'm not going to watch it all or play with it because I might get in trouble with YouTube if I show too much of it. But if I show a couple things, it's you don't get any trouble with it. Yeah, he's really sending it, so which is good.
Cool.
Here he comes. Go.
Oh, flip.
Man, those ramps are pointing up like crazy.
Wow.
Like when he's going by the ramp here, right there, these two ramps are like, wow, pointing up. I would
Yeah.
really send it.
Driving with a wrist brace on.
Cool stuff. I'll have to look more into these later. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
Yes. Hey. Oh,
You can play 10, 15 seconds without getting told off. And one good thing also, he's not monetized, so I might be able to play a little bit more of the video. I don't know. But I
Yeah.
know that when I play something, I get a warning that pops up from YouTube. So I got to watch it.
Fair use, I think it's called.
Yeah. But when you're reviewing channels like this, you can actually do it. So a little bit. Not a problem. Hopefully that's going to help you out and you can get more subs out of that.
Sub to us, we sub to you.
yep.
Keep it going.
Yep.
History. Hey, you're at 106 right now. Good stuff. You're 6 more tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was one of them. I subscribed tonight.
Yeah, I sub too.
Yeah, 11 Charlie says 103. I just refreshed it and he's at 106.
Nice.
And subbed.
Cool.
Awesome.
And hopefully when people rewatch this video, which they do, you'll get more subs.
We'll check.
And hopefully we'll see you again here. And maybe you can actually jump in here
Yeah.
and chit chat with us and tell us about what you do, where you are, and how much fun you're having doing this. Because he's got crawlers, he's got bashers. Does have an SEXN2, actually an SEXN3. How do you like your SEXN3 right now? How do you like them portals? Cheater.
Did you buy a kit or did you buy it RTR?
Yeah, true.
And speaking of X103s, actually, I was able to pick up the Gladiator, the Jeep Gladiator.
Okay.
So that's something
Awesome.
I'll be getting my channel here soon.
Nice.
So he
Thank
says
you, thank you.
Awesome,
That work right
Gabriel.
now.
I look forward to a nice, honest review of it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be very honest. Why? Because it's a Jeep. You know.
Yeah.
So,
We see that Cody Vandenberg just said if we talked about the new Sen that's coming.
Mm-mm.
New Sen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard that there. Yeah, I saw that.
Yell or whatever it is, I think it is.
What is it? I'm sorry.
DL.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't heard of it.
Well, who was meant to be actually releasing stuff this week?
Not sure.
No idea.
I know on RC Conspiracy that he did put a thing about Sen coming out with something, and what do you think it's going to be, and so on. So
That speculation. I think a lot of people said they've been looking at that picture, and it looks like it's like a dually, like a big
Yeah.
truck or something.
Kevin Gibb says it was a bad day for the Gladiator here. Mine was delivered, but not on my porch.
Uh-oh.
oh no.
That's not good.
Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that, man. Hopefully you can record it at least.
Yep.
Somebody got a free RC.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the hell with that, man. If Kevin actually finds out who got it, and if it's open, that's pretty much a federal offense.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to be opening other people's mail.
yeah, it's true.
What are you talking about? People walk up to the porch and grab your stuff and run
Porch
away. They don't
pirates.
care about prison.
No,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, eventually, if they get caught, I mean, they're actually facing a serious offense. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, mail fraud or whatever.
Blame it on your kids.
I was watching the news.
Let
and
me
some-
tell you this. We're kind of get a little bit off tick, but when I was in high school, a couple of friends of mine and myself, we actually would knock mailboxes, with our bodies, like slam them and stuff. And
You're
one of
getting
our
off
friends
topic here.
caught,
You're
and he
getting off
actually
topic.
faced a federal offense.
Oh yeah.
That's not
We must-
RC related. I'll put an RC in that story and we'll stick to it. We'll keep
I
talking
know,
about it.
but the more you know,
Oh,
so.
it's the more you know. Okay.
I'll never do that again. Yeah, the more.
Kevin's
Sure.
out there researching it.
Who's
They're looking into where it went.
Oh yeah.
Who is
It's the
that
driver.
public
The driver took it.
That's actually happened a few times out here.
Oh yeah.
Caught the drivers taking stuff. So
Yeah, hopefully you recover, Kevin. 'Cause yeah, man, it's not cool.
Yeah, that's crap.
that's a major punk move on whoever's part.
Yeah.
Call the cops. Oh no, that's right. People want the cops to be defunded because the cops have too much money.
Yeah.
People in the news are so crazy. Like there's a girl there who says the cops should be defunded because the cops are not there to stop the crime. They come after the crime, not
Yeah.
before the crime. They should be there before the crime. So we need to fund the money to stop the crime before it happens. And I'm there thinking, how the heck are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a movie like that
I
Precog.
don't know.
like a couple years back? Yeah.
Yeah, with Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Can't we just go back to the Matrix and do it all?
Tony!
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
And see you pop in there.
Tony is in at 11:30 when we have to say bye to everybody.
Aren't we in the Matrix
I
right
thought
now?
there was 30 more minutes.
So let's do another 30 minutes special tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually,
Rondo
we should
tomorrow.
ask Tony if he knows anything about Send Racing of the new vehicle
Yeah.
that we were.
yeah, what's going on with the
Talking
new
about.
Sen since you're
I
here?
saw the pictures, right? So on our we pulled up trucks like that before from SEMA, right? So if you
Okay.
looked up the SEMA show, I'm trying to find. We had picture of it on RC Conspiracies back in the day.
Oh, so it took them that long to come out? So all the trucks that were showing it at SEMA?
Well, that's what I'm guessing. It's something like that. I don't know if those ones are special for those trucks that were there, like
Okay.
one-offs for them, and then they, did something kind of with that platform. I don't know that because there were trucks that were exactly like those at the show. So I don't know. I'm trying to look on the page. I saw that they just posted another one today. I've been busy being pissed off at Traxxas this afternoon. I haven't
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
stopped to get on and look and see what it was, what they posted. I'm going to the YouTube right now.
Somebody was meant to be releasing a new RC the start of this week.
Oh, DL series. Yeah, so this is a new picture. So there's a silhouette behind the logo. And it's either got really wide tires or dualies.
Put it on RC Conspiracy. I'll go have a look. Post it up.
I'll share it there right now. Share to a group.
RC Conspiracy. Let's go there and have a look.
We were watching some interactive live posts here. Pretty cool.
But somebody was saying, like, in one, they said, look at how long it looks. Two. So that was interesting. I hadn't actually looked at that. That Mario looks pretty interesting. All right, it should be shared.
Okay, interesting.
Might
They're
have to do a
sharing Mario
refresh.
stuff.
Yeah, it's a augmented reality video game remote control car that's FPV. It looks pretty wild.
Oh yeah.
Where you
So-
drive around your house and the camera sees where you're driving. It puts lanes on that you stay in, and you map a track around your living room, and you drive in it, and then it puts characters on it, and all the stuff from Mario Kart where you're shooting at each other. It looks insane. Now
Very
it could
cool.
be really frustrating to set up and actually make happen, but it's interesting. Oh, you
Cool
found it.
concept.
There it is.
That's
Those-
interesting.
It looks
So
like street
correct me if
tires,
I'm wrong,
eh?
that's a DLC.
No, that's a D.
Yeah.
DL.
Yeah,
But it
DL.
looks
Some
like
people
street
said
tires.
Diesel Life, maybe. Some people said Dually. Some people said Dirt Life.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. The tires stick way outside the body.
But it looked
Yeah.
like street tires.
Kind of like an all-terrain type deal, yeah. Not
I'm sure D used for desert since
Oh,
you know,
there's a side
everything
view
is
of
all
it also.
desert.
Ah. Okay. See the front and then the rear, how the rear's dish, the front's not. It's like the
Yeah.
semi wheels. That
Yeah,
looks like a dually setup for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the front looks like a semi wheel, like the dish
Yeah.
that comes out,
Yeah.
and that does go in. Yeah, so I think it is a dual.
That's so they can flip them.
Yeah. Basically.
Is it a maybe a
Low
fifth-
series.
does it
DL.
look like a fifth wheel maybe?
No, I don't think it's got a box at the back. You can see from the back here. See the back? You can see the boxes.
Oh,
Is
okay.
high.
I'm just
So
saying
why
that
did
side,
they-
that side view there looked
But why
like
did they
above
not
the L
go-
there looked like there was.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, they could have stretched. So someone said it looks long. I'm like, but they could have stretched it too to make the wheels pop on both sides of the logo.
Mhm.
True.
It's hard to know.
Yeah. Because why is the wheels sticking out so far, even for a dually? Like if you look at the Cross RC, you look at the Cross RC dually, the wheels are still within the arches.
Yeah, but it all depends because the Cross RC Dually probably has a narrow axle. This axle is probably the same as the front.
So
Yeah, but
take,
that-
if you search Sen Racing in, are you able to search within that group?
Do we even know if this is scale or it could be a monster truck? And that explain why
Yeah,
the
so that-
tires
yeah.
outside of the fenders.
Because if that was a dually with wheels sticking out that far, it
The
would look
Brodozer.
ugly.
Yeah.
What do you
Something
want to
people
find out?
brother-
Diesel Brothers.
Yeah, can you search the Facebook for Sen Racing? But can't you do it from that group?
Well, I was in that group, and that's where I posted right here. You search group here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I did.
Because we did posts in there. Search
Sen
this
Racing in
page.
2 words.
Yeah, search this page for Sen Racing, that bottom one. Oh, okay. That's weird. Oh, did you click over to their page or were you still on RC Conspiracy?
No, I clicked over to their page. Should I stay in RC Conspiracy?
Yeah, because they didn't
Okay.
ever show those trucks that were at
Oh.
SEMA. We found pictures of them. And so if you search inside of that, you could pull up and see what it could look like as far as there's one
Yeah.
being held up.
Yep. White.
This one?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a race truck type dually.
Okay.
That's it.
I remember that now, yeah.
Yeah, that's the right type of tire. Yeah.
Looks like a dub edition. Mm-hmm.
Right tires. Yep. That's
Yeah,
it.
why would they not flare the back arches out more to cover that back tire? Like,
I see so many trucks like that out here. It's ridiculous.
yeah, I know, but they
Yeah,
look,
sure.
Yeah, over here as well.
yeah,
With
they look
coverage.
awful.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
Was that it? Was that a real one that looked like it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what? So it's like a basher or a crawler or what?
Oh, see, that one didn't dish out though.
It looks like a sort of street racing dually.
Fury off-road truck.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Got long links here at the back.
Trailing arms.
Yeah, trailing arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the Fury off-road trucks, they tend to stick them outside their wheel wells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these are not even dualies, and they're sticking way out.
Now that's a dually. Oh, the
Well,
front.
no, I'm looking at real pictures. I just looked up Fury off road and I was looking at the trucks to see if there was a real version of that.
Hmm.
I'm not seeing anything like it. They're not dualies.
Yeah.
Kevin says he runs his Sen more than anything. Runs it downstairs, made some carpet covered ramps. It's a blast.
You said
Charisma.
monster truck?
Yeah. So did Charisma announce their new releases this week? 'Cause I know they were meant to be having a new release this week, weren't they?
I wouldn't know.
Not sure. Another scale vehicle, or they had the F-150 not long ago in the Range Rover.
Cool.
But yeah, if you guys tank run that Haas, I want to know how the battery tray does for you.
What Haas? Who's got a Haas? You got a Haas.
Is it the
No,
proprietary tray with the flippy thing? You
Yeah.
turn over for different size battery.
Yeah.
So
I
it
remember
actually.
I remember that it was annoying in the TRX4 now too as well.
Okay.
That I always had it like kind of arched to get over batteries and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
yeah. I didn't realize how much of a pass I gave it last night. And then when I went to run today, I was just so frustrated and like worrying about the battery catching on fire inside the truck, because
That's
a couple
true.
times I found it was just flopping around inside the truck. And I'm like, nah, this ain't good. It's shutting down. So
Yeah,
but
keep an eye on that. That's for sure.
yeah, I just straight up ordered the PureTech straps
Strap
again.
Mhm.
Not even going to deal with it. I refuse
Now-
to drive it again until I get it. I just don't think it's safe. I think it should be something that should be a recall, honestly. I mean,
So when you did you do a speed run on it?
Yeah,
What
he
did
did.
what
Yeah.
what did you do for speed?
I got 38 miles per hour.
38 miles. Okay.
Yeah.
What's written on
Give
the
or
box?
take. Huh?
What's written on the box?
60.
Well, that's with the
60 plus.
different pinion, probably.
Oh, yeah. They say if you look at it, it says 40 miles per hour plus with 3S. So it's close.
Yeah.
But again, it gets hot enough running it on 3S at the pinion it's on.
Okay.
So I just hate that they do that. Like, it's a one run thing if you want to hit that speed, but to make that sound like that's the speed that it can hit and go. Yeah, it can hit it one time, but
Okay.
I just think it's a kind of a dumb rating system.
It's marketing.
Yeah. Traxxas is a whiz at it.
Yep.
But that's why people, when they stay in the hobby, start to realize it and they get frustrated like I am with them right now. So I wanted to love it, man. When you watch this bash video at the end, I'm glowing about it after the first night of running it.
Yeah.
Even though
Hey,
I gave it a pass for the battery popping out like 5 times.
You said it was-
John's Limitless caught on fire.
Holy crap.
Oh boy.
His
Was it
ESC caught on fire. I
was-
don't know if the car got damaged, but he says the ESC caught fire.
He said it was a budget build. How much of a budget was it?
Well, it had a Trackstar 160 amp ESC on it. So they're not expensive, but like he was running 6S on it. It should take 6S at 160 amp, but I guess it ran too hot or whatever. So
In the summer.
Ouch.
Yeah.
he was trying to make it a budget build. In other words, just like I would do. I would try to put
Yeah.
Yeah.
spend as less money and try to make it go fast. So
Especially if it might blow up in one car crash.
yeah.
The self-writing works awesome. Kevin Gibbs is asking. And it doesn't like sit there and do it a lot. It figures it out quickly. And it knows with that gyro, when it's up,
Yeah.
it knows to just kick again the same direction. It doesn't like do back and forth. It knows where it's at. And it,
And
Oh, no.
he's asking, is it hard on the car?
no, because it doesn't do it that much.
Okay.
I know the
If it's,
old
if it's not going to do it, you know pretty well right away and just hit the throttle or something and make it stop.
It's what 3 or 4 rocks and it's back on its wheels, if that.
1 and 2. It'll
Yeah.
do
Improved
rock
it.
up, and then once it knows it's up, it kicks again and drops. It's pretty impressive. So there's a lot of
Maybe it's
great
more
things
balanced.
about it. I'm just so fed up with the battery trays that
Oh yeah.
Just sours me enough to
They
not
like
want
their
to buy anymore.
proprietary battery track.
I got like 15 lipo batteries, and if I can't use any of them, I'm not buying more just to fit a Traxxas car. It's dumb.
True.
They're one of the few manufacturers that manufacture batteries also.
Yeah.
Well, they want you to buy their batteries, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not in a million years.
Power Hobby makes them too that I guess fit, but again, I still have to buy more batteries. So I'll just buy the $10 strap system and be done
Be
with
good
it.
for any size.
Yeah,
Cool.
and then you can hold up to 4S, 6S with those straps. They're awesome. They're in my my Max.
Oh,
If I
yeah?
get an X Max, I'll probably put them in that too, because actually the battery tray in the X Max, those things get destroyed in there. They move around so much in that huge compartment.
They're like the Mac
reminds me-
too, that snap down thing.
I have to
Yeah.
charge a 3S to put it in my Stampede race against the Haas tomorrow. Stampede versus Haas.
Nice.
Ooh.
So the old VXL 4-pole versus the new that new long can. See
Nice.
which one's got more torque off the start and on the long run. I'm sure the long run the Haas is going to win, but I'm curious to see on start what's going to happen.
Yeah, basically that motor is right out of the Max. It's the same motor they have in the Max. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
exact motor.
Yeah,
So
same
you can
KG.
actually take the you can actually take the ESC out of the Max and make the Haas probably 4S right off the bat.
I
I
wouldn't.
don't know about the gearing.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, it's a lot the same. This thing handles amazing. It lands like a dream. It corners well.
Okay.
It does all the things that I thought the Max was gonna do. It does it for $60 cheaper.
So here's a question.
I think it's a better
Tony,
truck.
And I know there's the team associated. What is it? MT10.
Hmm?
The
Yeah.
what?
This one?
You read that term right out of my mind.
That one?
Yeah. So is it better than a Haas? Is it? What do you think?
No, the
Can you
Haas is
compare
better
between
than
the
that.
two?
The Haas is better. The Haas handles
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, okay.
But those darn batteries.
It's the battery trays. I was
Battery
pissed
trays,
off
huh?
about the Max one when my batteries wouldn't fit and I couldn't run it. And this one looked like it was good. It was a nice snug fit. The battery wasn't going to go anywhere. But
Just like Kevin Gibbs says, all bashers should have straps. It makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah, and this is actually, I think, worse than their Slash setup. The
Oh, yeah?
plastic is really flimsy on it. I mean, I honestly, no, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'll say it in after hours.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so let's go after hours then.
Yeah. I think
No,
Charisma just released a new web store as well. And for
Did
all you 124 scalers, they released a new Jimmy.
oh no.
124 Jimmy as well.
124th? Man.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
What is it? WL Toys.
No, Charisma.
No, I'm saying in WL Toys has got that new little like the micro trucks from Japan that they're
Okay.
doing. Those are coming out real soon. Those things are looking real cool. Like the
There's the new Charisma.
new
Oh, I
Jimmy.
like that actually.
That looks good.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a 124 scale?
Yeah, that's a 124, the little Jimmy.
That's
The
cool.
Charismas.
All right.
That's tiny.
Yeah.
It looks good though. So I went to my local hobby shop today, a different one than I normally go to.
Oh yeah.
It's not really a hobby shop. It's more track. It's called Coastal RC Speedway. It's an indoor, and they've got 2 carpet tracks, one off-road, one on-road. And they have the coolest, I got to just show you a picture of it. Coolest mini Z track I've seen. In fact, there's a guy that used to race throughout Japan and stuff. I think he was stationed there because we have the Navy here. It was wicked. But anyway, this guy said of all the places he's been, I think he said this is one of the best courses he'd driven. He'd driven bigger ones and some that are better, but as far as overall handling.
Ooh.
A pretty
Oh,
cool
that's pretty
layout.
cool.
Isn't that pretty rad?
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
nice
Yeah.
track.
got that shelf up on the top back with the long straightaway. I was like, all right, I'm impressed. And then they got this. They've upgraded. It was just a pile of rocks before.
Oh wow.
Now they've got bridges and a whole bunch of climb stuff on the back wall.
Hmm.
And it's the small stuff that made me think of this, because they've got a tiny truck track too, with like little mountains and
Nice.
Oh,
to
that's
go
pretty
through.
cool.
So I'm gonna be getting the membership there.
I
So
guess.
I could go and play.
Yeah. This is the little truck I was talking about.
Oh, that's
the
cool.
little-
D12.
What's that?
So,
That's a D12.
Yeah.
RC
WPL
Voodoo.
I think
Dude, I'm
RC
ordering one of those.
I think RC Voodoo is actually doing a giveaway on one.
Yeah, he is. Once he's finished with it, he's going to give it away.
Does he
Yeah.
have videos of it already? What's the number on that?
It's WPL, not WL toys. It's the D series.
D12.
Yeah. Pre-order starts now.
It's a 10th scale?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, 10th scale, and it's $60. That's not looking good.
I know,
for
yeah.
it.
Well, even the steering in the front, it's got like
Oh,
a little
shucks.
adjustment, but it is scale. It looks cool.
I'll
I've
take the
seen some
body
videos
off
of people running it, and it looks like it runs nice, but I don't
It's
think it's
not
hobby grade.
proportional.
I don't know. I think it is.
Oh, it is. It just has that little adjuster on the
Yeah.
bottom to set it the
That little red
center.
adjuster.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Where are you getting 60? Unless this is something different. On their site, right from the Facebook link, this gets me really good.
$29.99.
$29.99. What?
$30.
I think that's a Facebook scam.
That's one of those scam ones, man. Go to the very
Yeah.
last picture. That's what you're actually getting.
Yeah.
No.
They use a lot of my pictures and videos for those scams. It's pretty cool. It says it's for a something truck, but when you actually get to the end, there's usually like a little toy truck.
Yeah, yeah. Just
They
him,
did
he
it with
always,
all of my Send trucks.
yeah, the biggest scam I think out there is like they try and scam people for the excavators all the time. You always see them. Oh,
Yeah.
hydraulic excavator for like $60 or something.
The Jet RC planes for $35. Yeah.
I like
You
the
guys see Matt's
silver
master
color.
question?
It's
Asking
still
how
that-
do you work out mathematically how many cells a motor and ESC can take,
Yeah.
amps per volt?
These are a weird battery.
I thought I saw something written for that a while back on the web.
Oh. RC McMaster's asked a question somewhere.
Yeah, he's asking how do you work out mathematically how many cells a motor and ESC can take, amp per volt?
To tell you the truth, I look on the specs of an ESC and the max of the voltage, and usually it tells you what size of motor you can run on it.
Yeah, how many S's?
running-
Better,
Yeah.
better just go back to 10th grade science class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
should
can't
help.
remember that long ago.
I know.
So Kevin Gibbs said he ordered through RC Voodoo a couple of weeks ago. They shipped September 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he shipped through.
It looks like
everything.
it's a hard body.
It
It
is a
is.
hard body.
Doors open.
For the price, it's got a nice body, and you could always convert it.
And that would look so good on the trailer for my
Because all you really need is, a 27 turn motor, and it's got a frame.
It's probably gonna be
But
like
there's really not that many components to make it work all right, get better drive shafts.
no, but it's probably like a 370, 380 can. So don't need to go too much or go too crazy with it.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you had a loader like yours to just put stuff in it and drive it around.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then you'd take that forklift that I have, and you could load it on the truck.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Man, I really want one of these. The HG ones. Now you got me on Banggood again. The dump truck, military truck.
Mm.
Yeah. Cool. So we're gonna start saying bye. RC Bachelor Boy, are you around?
Yeah, I'm here.
You go ahead. You're the first. You're the first one to say bye bye.
All right, so take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Awesome chat. And we'll see you tomorrow on Steve's.
Cool. Sean's RC Adventure.
Everybody, thanks for taking the time to stop by. We'll see you tomorrow night on Steve O'Lee's.
Thank you. AZ Froggy.
Frank, thanks for having me. Everyone just stay safe out there. Go have some fun.
Thank you. You too. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, Frank. Figured I'd show up since I was, like I said, out at the track, talking to the owner and doing a few laps. And hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow. And way to go on. Let's spend Tony's money.
Yeah, that's it. Tony.
Hey, thanks, Tank, for doing this as always. I've had fun listening most of the night
Cool.
and then jumping in here at the end. But good chat.
Cool. Thank you very much. So thanks a lot, guys, for showing up. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I think I did.
Kagan.
Close enough. Take care.
Oh, yeah. Kagan. He was hiding in the corner. Kagan, go ahead.
All right. Thanks for the invite, Frank. Good seeing everybody.
Thank you very much. I can go back to my other window because I did it differently. Instead of going with the squares, I was spotlighting everybody, and I knew I was going to miss somebody. So
Still miss Sean.
It's all good.
no, I did say
Yeah,
Sean.
got me.
Sean
Oh.
on there, I saw his wave.
Okay, I'm out of it.
I thought I did say do Sean. Did
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I'm
That
out
was
of
after
it.
me. That was the first one.
Darn.
Too
I'm
much,
out.
Fine.
too much
You guys are
work
making
there.
me, putting me in trouble now.
RC Bicep Boy had the Porsche first.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
There's the Porsche right there. There's a Porsche right there.
there it is. Yeah,
Right there,
I've
right
been
there,
seeing
the
it
Porsche
all
right
night.
there. And the 34 Ford truck is right there. I still have not ran or drifted with that yet. Because of the COVID, I have not been in the building or whatever, and I don't want to run it on pavement because they're 3D printed wheels. So I want to be on a hard surface like a floor or whatever, and I don't want to do it in this house. So I'm waiting to do it in a business or a carpeted area. So I'll do it. I'll find an area. Guys, thank you very much for jumping in here, live video and also in the chat. I really appreciate it. And guys, go out there, have fun, keep your batteries charged, and go break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Do like Tony, break something. Thanks, guys. Talk to you guys later.